Have you ever watched a bully turn a simple breakfast into a battlefield? And then seen a pack of roughneck bikers roll in to flip the script on kindness? Buckle up, because this isn't your average feel-good story. It's the real-life tale of Clara, a 16-year-old fighter in a wheelchair, who got her world rocked in a sleepy diner. Until thunder on two wheels showed up and proved that the toughest hearts beat the softest. If you've ever felt invisible or wanted to roar back at the world, this one's for you. Smash that like button if you're in, subscribe to Kindness Corner for more raw stories that hit different, and let's roll, because what happens next will leave you cheering for the underdogs. Clara's mornings weren't the stuff of fairy tales. At 16, with eyes like a gathering storm and a quiet fire that could light up the darkest room, she'd wheel her way down those uneven sidewalks, dodging stares like raindrops in a downpour. Kids zipped by on bikes, laughing wild and free. Clara watched, her own dreams of sprinting across fields tucked away like a secret map. Life dealt her a tough hand early, a spine curved like a river gone wrong, legs that refused to budge while her heart raced ahead. But Clara? She was built for the long haul, sketching skies she'd conquer one day, even if it meant rolling instead of running. This isn't just her fight, it's the mess we all wade through, the sneers from folks hiding their own cracks, the bystanders who swallow their words, and the wild cards who crash in like a lifeline you never saw coming. One sunny morning in Maplewood Diner, where the air hung thick with bacon sizzle and coffee steam, everything flipped. Clara wheeled in for her ritual escape, fluffy pancakes drowning in blueberries, the kind that tasted like stolen summer. Waitress Jenny, all warm smiles and quick winks, slid her into the window booth like it was a throne. "Extra berries today, kiddo? You've earned 'em." Clara nodded, fork diving in, letting the sweetness chase away the world's rough edges. Outside, the lot shimmered empty under the climbing sun. Inside, peace for a heartbeat. But shadows don't announce themselves, they slink in. Four guys claimed the next booth like conquerors. Jake, the sharp-edged leader with a chip on his shoulder the size of a wrecking ball. Tyler, his echo, all forced grins over family bruises. Mike and Ben, tagalongs too afraid of the quiet to break free. They weren't born villains. Jake's world shattered when his dad's truck spun out last winter, leaving echoes of sirens in his sleep. Punching down? It was his twisted way of standing tall. Tyler buried his chaos in chuckles, dodging fists at home by throwing shade elsewhere. Cruelty glued them tight, a bond as brittle as it was brutal. Clara savored her first bite, fluff melting on her tongue, blueberries popping like tiny fireworks. One forkful at a time, she told herself. That's the win. Then the chuckles started. Soft like gravel under tires. She peeked over, four sets of eyes locked and loaded. Jake muttered something low. Tyler barked a laugh that sliced the air. Clara's gut nodded. Eyes front. You're tougher than their trash talk. But trash talk evolved fast. Jake rose, swaggering close, voice dripping venom. Yo, wheels, those forks the only wheels you got speed on? The diner went statue still. Spoons hovered. Breaths held. Heat flooded Clara's face, a blaze she couldn't douse. She clutched her plate, warm, sticky, her flimsy fortress. Just eat your own, she murmured, steady as she could, eyes begging for mercy. Jake. Mercy was a foreign word. His hand flashed, slap. Plate airborne, crashing to the floor in a blueberry blizzard. Syrup spread like a dark stain mocking her. Gasps rippled. Tyler lunged next, palm to her chair, shove. Wheels screeching back, slamming wall with a bone-rattling crack. Laughter detonated. Bonus ride. Mike hooped. Ben echoed, but his gaze skittered, guilt flickering like a faulty bulb. Clara's vision swam. Shame crashed over her, icy and relentless, tears clawing up uninvited. Hold it together. Not here. Awkwardly, she leaned down, fingers shaking as they scraped gooey mess from tiles, each glob a shred of her pride ground in. Wasp. Why pick on the ones already carrying heavy? Her pulse thundered, I'm whole. I swear I am. But right then she cracked like fine porcelain, glued by whispers of doubt. Good folks filled those seats, but fear chained them down. Mr. Harlan hunched at the counter, mug-gripped white-knuckled veteran eyes that had stared down rifles, now dodging teen tantrums. Speak up, you old fool, his mind growled. But these bones, what if they snap back? Sarah across the way cradled her squirmy tot, her own limp a fresh scar from a slip on ice. Rise, girl. She's you yesterday. Yet those baby blues pinned her, not with him watching. Jenny teetered mid-aisle, pot sloshing. Her brother's ghost haunted her, taunted till he broke one rainy eve. Screw the boss's rules, Jen, move. But Tips whispered caution, regrets piling like unpaid bills. The room thickened, heavy with should-haves. Head shook, lips muttered awful, feet stayed rooted. Judging from the sidelines? Jumping in? That's where heroes earn scars. Clara sensed the stares, pity arrows sharper than shoves. Do you see Clara, or just the chair? Napkin to face, syrup streaking like battle lines. The crew fist bumped, Jake crowing, knew she'd leak. Sitting duck. Booms of mockery, blind to the venom seeping everywhere. But fractures crept in, Tyler's smirk wilted, flashing to his sis's hidden stammers. This is garbage. Loyalty's leash yanked him back. Then a spark. Harlan creaked up, joints protesting like rusty gates. He dropped low, deliberate, scooping the plate gentle as a prayer. Ain't there show, girl? Shine anyway, he rasped, words weathered from bottled battles. Eyes flicked wary to the pack, fox-like, but he placed it back, berry jewel tumbling free. Clara's gaze lifted, shock thawed her salt tracks. Thanks, she exhaled. Tiny flame in the gale, but it chased the freeze. Someone. Finally. She squared up after, fork forgotten, throat of ice. Their cackles bored in like drills. Why build walls just to hurl rocks? Eyes shut, she inhaled deep. Flood of yesterdays. Dad's garage clangor, wrenches promising fixes. Bend the metal, not the fire inside, sprout. Mom's tales at dusk, heroines toppling giants with grit alone. Underdog here. But damn, today's a rout. Lot outside baked golden, rigs rumbling in out, families chattering, haulers griping loads. Clara's silent plea, clock hurry? Roll me out unbroken. The four fidgeted, hunting fresh fun. Jake lobbed a napkin wad, surrender flag in her lap. Ignored, but fury kindled low. I'd know more. One day my thunder. Unseen it brewed, not hers but barreling from afar. Clock heartbeat ticked, 9:15. Jenny thawed, pouring Harlan's refill with a nod that said worlds. Quiet legend you. Shrug, tardy heroes all. Ripples stirred, a holler grumbled, brats now. Sarah locked eyes with Clara, mouthing regrets bridge. Patched not mend but it eased a rift. And then, rumble. Distant, storm-chasing growl. Window. Heads whipped. It deepened, ravenous. Utensils stalled. Chatter choked. That. Clara's beat spiked, intrigue slicing sorrow. Growl ballooned, pain shivering. Lot dust danced, horizon ghosts swelled. Scores of them. No sedans, no semis. Bikes. Symphony of iron wolves now, 20-30 chrome predators storming the blacktop, army of growl. Revs snarled, then purred threats. Riders swung off in rhythm, leather groans, boot stomps. Vests flashed badges, Hell's Angels, chills for suburb souls. Ink rivers coiled arms, tails inked raw. Beards raged wild, gazes blade-edged. Diner iced over. Jenny's spoon fled, clink like starter pistol. Couple intertwined fingers. Sarah bundled babe. Bullies bolted upright, cockiness vapor. Jake hissed, angels? Bail now. Exit? Blocked by giants. Clara's chest hammered, dread woven with dazzle. Them? Why this speck on the map? Lore swirled, speed demons, brawl kings, rule breakers unbound. Door creaked wide, bells tinkled drowned in hush. Lead man loomed, oak-maned, frost-bearded, slate eyes creased wise. Roar, Rory's ghost from sandbox days, roads burying boy. Trailing, Sal's bolt scar, Lena's quiet blaze, sisters rode fierce, Texas twang soothed tempests. Scan wasn't hunt, guardian sweep. Boots quaked, Harlan tipped respect. Bullies? Jake blanched, slumping. Tyler twitched. Roar's pin held him. Then Clara, gaze melted, sun through fog. He clocked her core, warrior not wreckage. Stride forward, Saul's drumming war. Air crackled live. Kneel by her, a colossus to crown. Breath snag. Leather wafted storm and dust voice? Hearth warm. Howdy Spitfire. Roar here. Spotted the dust up from blacktop. Holden, steady? Blink stutter. Me. Why ya? Messy drop. Wobble steadied by his tilt. Drops do. Some force him though. Sound right. Boy glance, rumble low. They writhed voiceless. Bandana out, crisp gift. Wipe up aid. Plus. Jenny summon. Her pick, my tap. Berry overload. Grin split her shock. Boss move. Room side collective. Mumbles bloomed. Dream? Harlan bridged, day saver, chief. Roars rumble laugh, transient pal. But good ripples? Prime highway. Unfurl slow bear wake. Pivot to booth, breath collective held. Jake fronted, zero harm. Twig snap voice. Roars squint, not fury anchorway. 0. Highway view, dish sailin', seat sailin'. 0 to you? Freeze frame. Tyler mutter, crank dude. Closer step, patches glow, free ride, bond eternal. Drop voice, pull steady. Pranks blade sharp boy. Felt the cut? Storm veteran gutsier than your pack. You. Kicking up to climb? Weak sauce. Rust flush shame. Jake's armor splintered, wet gleam. Pop spit on this. On me. Siren flashbacks void seat. Hurt plug? Now chasm. Tyler boot stare, sis stutter echo. Protect her from this? Hypocrite. Mike Ben dips, mirth murdered. No bellow. Words sliced surgical. Choice is yours. Botch this. Flip tomorrow. Sorry real. Or rebound bites harder. Slide single file, Jake leads, miss regret, floor gaze. Tyler halt, choke, no repeat. Stagger out, bike barrier unyielding. Mirrors merciless. Jingle seal. Hush, relief wave. Clara gawked, awe throat. Heard him. Me. Roar reclaim kneel. Pups astray, firebrand. You. Anchored. Clasp release, vest heavy, road woven, kin stitched. Drape slow, road embrace. Colors mine. Kin mark. Ours now. Wing or roll, crew ride synced. Tears torrent, not sting but sunburst. Clutch rough tabs. Grateful, never. Crinkle smile deepens. Never spotted the hawk? Scars universal, champ. Nom slug nick knee spared spark. Yours? Rocket fuel. Awakening rippled. Harlan clap sparked, measured, mighty. Sarah teardab join. Jenny crush hug, seen forever sweet. Oath. Couple mug lift cheers. Holler bellow, angel salute. Bubbles burst true, men laughs. Jenny feast deliver, stack towers shake clouds pie sun. Clara nibble deliberate, vest armor turned feather flight. Crew hung brew stories. Angels? Not storm soul, vet homes raised kid escorts shield watch. Shell deceives, Lena smoke sweet. We thunder for ghosts. Clara ear wide. Ferocity feeds gentle. Horizon expands. Rev roar farewell outside, song of split. Clara door roll. Roar shoulder lay, gales fade. Hawks hunt. Straddle iron, herd horizon haul dream dust trail. Watch till settle. Art. Unfettered. Surge sun high. Cruel lingers. But this high tough brave stranger blood. Inner hum new, Harlan Sarah yarn swap wars. Jenny pie free for all. Clara napkin doodle, winged hog grin gnash. Rewrite mine. Later wheel out, vest lap fold, chin sky. Stairs linger? Return bold. This, our echo. All wheeled sometime, jammed Jared ghosted. Or freeze frame watcher. Or scarvale herder. Roar lit, kind no foil. Guts kneel, whisper fierce, rise iron. From backroads feared mugs. Spot small fry and vast? Ponder, vest drop? Thunder call? Clara launched post, bike benevolence wheels mid-roar. Art. Wing Harley sheets, shelter feed funds. Bullies? Jake anti-pack pioneer. Tyler systime triple. Pebbles to pawns. Truth, beat rewrites arcs. Soul stirred, giggle gasp cheer? Like smash, wing gift share, kindness corner sub. Fuel keeps tails raw. Comment drop. Diner you? Rise. Vest toss? Storm summon? Sparks could ignite brave. Right thanks. Next, fly fierce.